I'm going to be doing the Flip the Page challenge by Jesse the Reader. He recently posted this and I absolutely adored it. It was so funny and so creative, and I was really intrigued to do it. So because I don't have any friends, I did a random number generator, so I have all my numbers already picked out. So basically this challenge is where you have a set of coordinates for your bookshelf and you have a set of questions and you're going to create a new life for yourself. It's really funny. Definitely go watch his. It's just good. Alright, so the first one is you're getting a new identity. So basically you're going to let the coordinates guide you, and with the random page number, the first name that you see is going to be your new name. So my coordinates is shelf 1, book 23, and I'm going to edit all this out because you're not going to be able to see me getting them off my bookshelf. So shelf 1, book 23 is Court of Thorns and Roses, is page 339, and the first name I see is going to be my new name. Okay, so the first name I saw is Feyre. Surprising? Not really. It's A Court of Thorns and Roses. With my new name, I'm going to be moving to a new place. Shelf 3, book 6, that's going to be the new town that I live in. So the book I got was Opposition by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I had to check, but the first book takes place in West Virginia, so I'm moving to West Virginia. Yay! Can't wait for the cold. Now that I'm in West Virginia, I gotta get a job and make money because capitalism. Shelf 2, book 25, the first object that I see is going to be what my job is based around. I ended up with Ignite Me by Tahara Mafi, and so I'm going to page 298, and the first object I see, that's going to be what my job is based around. Let it be Warner. I'd love Warner to be my job, but he's not an object. We don't objectify men in this house. Alright. Go. The door. Let's say I am a door painter. I paint doors. I'm in West Virginia. I'm working as a door painter. I'm falling in love with a coworker. Is this a YA novel or is this a YA novel? The first name I see on page 377 of 99 Days is gonna be who my love interest is. Don't have 377 pages. My love interest's name is Donnelly. I spell my coworker Donnelly. And now using the coordinates of the third bookshelf with the fifth book, the first bit of dialogue I see on page 74 is going to be the first thing I say to them. It's If I Stay by Gail Foreman, and we're going to page 74. I'm doing the first sentence. So you work in a record store while you study to become a teacher? Donnelly must have 2 jobs. My pickup line must have worked, because now I'm going to propose. Using shelf 12, book 12, I'm going to find the object that I'm going to propose with. I got Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, and I'm going to page 282. And the first object I see, shower. Well, I mean, if someone gave me like a really, really nice fancy waterfall shower, I'd probably say yes. I'm proposing with a shower. Men out there, if you want to get me a nice shower as a way to propose, that's fine. I don't like jewelry. He must like showers too, because now we're getting married. So, third shelf, book 22, the first dialogue that I come to is going to be the first line of our vows. And I got Avenged by Amy Tintera, and we're going to be going to page 59. The first dialogue is, I want the one with the beard. I sure hope Donnelly has a beard, otherwise it makes me an asshole. He must have a beard, because now we're going on to the honeymoon. Shelf 11, book 1 is going to be the location of our honeymoon. Let's see what we end up with. I ended up with Kami-sama Kiss Volume 2 by Juliet Suzuki. This takes place in Tokyo, so we're going to Tokyo. We're going to Japan. That's a fantastic honeymoon. Love that. So things got a little, wild in Tokyo. And now we're expecting a baby. Shelf 7, book 10. The first name that I find on page 362 is going to be the name of our child. And I got How to Break a Boy by Lori DeVore. Alright, the first name. Dr. Rickards is the name of my child. We're jumping ahead 5 years, and little Dr. Rickard wants a pet. Shelf 4, book 18. The first animal I see, and if I don't see an animal, the first object, is gonna be little Rickard's new pet. And I got Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. And we're going to page 395. If there is 395 pages. There's not. 227. Alright, let's see if there's an animal on this page. No animals, but there is an object and it's a map. So Dr. Rickard gets a map as a pet. I foresee him hating us as his parent. Now it's time to send Dr. Rickard to school. Shelf 9, book 21, page 89, using the words on the page. We're gonna come up with the school name. A Visit from the Goon Squad by Jennifer Egan, and page 89. I like crazy, birds, chalk, pool, listening, chirped, button, smooth, shakes, first, ways, barking, old. I like Old Mirror Music Academy. There we go. At least I could send my kid to a good music school. Doesn't get a good name, gets a crappy pet, but a good school. It's not that, you know, I have empty nest syndrome. Using the new coordinates, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And using the words on the page, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to be the main focus of my channel. So we're going to Shelf 5, Book 8, On the Fence by Casey West. And there's only a few words, like it's the end of a chapter. Cold and rubbery. I'm going to be reviewing fake weapons. Catch me on the SFX side of YouTube. Next on Shelf 822, I am going to flip to page 57, and using those words, I'm going to come up with my channel name. And I got Burned by Ellen Hopkins. So let's see, 57, stump, prosthetic, scary, justified, molding, blame, dared, slappin', sharpnel. We're going to do slappin' sharpnel. Shrapnel. I'm dumb. Slappin' shrapnel is my channel name. I review fake weapons. Alright, I'm ready to film. I'm going to be going to Shelf 2, Book 12. On page 323, the first bit of dialogue I see is going to be how I greet my lovely subscribers. I got The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. So let's go to page 323. First bit of dialogue. I don't think these fish are real, Gansey said softly. I don't think these fish are real. That's how I'm going to be greeting people. I don't think these fish are real. Let's play with some fake knives. That's it. I'm rebranding. That's what I'm doing from now on. No more books. YouTube wasn't working out for me. Big shock. I have issues with the consistency, so I'm gonna write a book. Shelf 5, Book 25. On page 359, using words on that page, I'm gonna create a title for my book. I got Split Second by Casey West, and I haven't finished this one. I haven't read this one, so hopefully I'm not spoiled. Remember, positive, grounded, whispered, mess. Ooh, organized. Ooh, we're gonna go with Organized Mess as the name of my book because it's true. On Shelf 12, Book 3, on page 187, the first bit of dialogue that I see is going to be the first opening line of my book. Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I'm going to page 187. It's actually kind of normal. How are you this morning? I mean, alright. Plot twist. The reason I created this whole new identity is because someone has been out to kill me. But now that I am a great author, they've found me. Shelf 5, Book 14, page 213, the first name I see is Who Is Out to Get Me. I got Star Eyes by Jen Bennett. Let's see who's gonna kill me. The first name that I see is Reagan. So Reagan is trying to kill me. And if I remember, like, Reagan's just one of the characters in the book that like leave the main characters. So I'm just living my life, setting up to film a little video, review some fake weapons. In the book from Shelf 8, Book 9, page 65, the first object I see is what Reagan kills me with. It's an arc of Me and You by Alice Coupiers. The first object I see is e-cig. Reagan's gonna kill me with her e-cig because I was Juuled to death. Shelf 2, Book 18, page 342. The first bit of dialogue is gonna be what they put on my tombstone. The book I got was Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Meyer. 342, let's see. The first bit of dialogue, very first part of the page. So I hate to do this now while you're already dealing with too much, but clearly there's a little time. I'm dead! This was an awful, awful thing to put on my tombstone. How rude. So that was the Flip the Page challenge, a very roller coaster ride. The alternate universe of Feyre. I don't really tag anyone specifically because I don't know anyone. I have no friends. But if you want to do this tag, do this tag. And if you've done this tag, let me know so I can watch it because I love this tag. So yeah, I'm gonna go put all these books back on my shelf because not doing that is gonna make me cry. I'll probably still cry. But yeah, so definitely check out Jesse's original video. But thank you for watching. I'm leaving. I'm gonna put these books back now. Okay? Bye.